This pilot takes a huge collapse, loses control of the glider, has to throw his reserve, lands in the trees. Today, I'm going to break this down to help you understand what huge mistake he made and how you can avoid it. Are you ready? Here we go.
See ya.
I'm paragliding!
See ya! What's up, everybody? This is Ari in the air. Welcome back to the channel. Stoked you're here. I'm Ari. I teach high-level paragliding. I'm the founder of the Paragliding Men's Group, and I made over 200 some paragliding tutorials here on YouTube in an attempt to have you be safe, confident, connected pilots with the right mindset, decision-making skills that keep you safe and flying high and far. There's only so much that YouTube can do for you. If you really want to level up your paragliding and have my one-on-one instruction to help you become the pilot that you can be, check out the Pine Man. It's my all-inclusive paragliding clinic here at my home site in Oregon. Total immersion into paragliding, guaranteed to level you up. There's only 12 spots available, 4 are already taken, a wide range of pilot levels. Check it out. Links in the description. Let's get into today's video. Okay, this is a relatively old video I found on YouTube, but it's just kind of too crazy for me to pass it up. So he's flying a Mentor 6. We're going to watch it. I'm going to find the spot where it actually really kicks off here. Let me just find the spot here. Okay, so this pilot is flying along. He's almost to cloud base, has been thermaling up with his friends. He's totally over a very forested place. I don't really know where this is, but it is an amazing place and looks like awesome conditions. He's got a couple buddies with him. He's the top of the stack so far, and he ends up flying towards cloud base here, and then he just kind of flies straight. I'm going to scrub forward in the video to get to the point. Okay, he's now at cloud base, and he's going to make such an egregious error here that I'm sure you will not miss it. Ready? I think it happens right here. Oh, what is that you're doing? Oh, you're pushing the speed bar. Oh, but to do it, you want to let go of the brakes. Glider pitches over one way, glider pitches over the other way, 50% collapse, shoots really hard, line twists, cravat, still no hands on the brakes. Brake toggle is wrapped into the lines. Oh my God, auto rotation. Reserve comes out. It's a regalo, opens very quickly, and now he's safe under a regalo. Glider is totally a knotted ball. And now the event, as he was pretty much at cloud base in the first place, watching his deployment bag float away, then has a really long reserve ride. I'm going to scrub forward, scrub forward, scrub forward. Let's see what he does with the glider. Does he ever get it in? Does he get it in? Does he get the glider in? He struggles with it. Look at this frame right here. See, he doesn't have any gloves on. That makes it really, really hard. Glider's bow tied. It's downplaning, bow tie. Downplaning, bow tie. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it on this one? Pulling it in, pulling it in. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? Oh, nope, he's losing it. And nope, it has to let go of it because he's going to burn his hands. That's one of the reasons why you should always paraglide with gloves on of some kind to protect your hands from being degloved and to pull in the glider if shit really hits the fan. It ends up that he lands in the trees. This is how the video ends, which we all kind of knew it would. And this is not the important part of the video. This is, the trees are the foam pit of paragliding. Always better to land in the trees under reserve than on the hard ground. Despite the damage to the gear, you'd rather damage your gear than hurt your body, unless you're totally lunatic. So let's go back and let's talk about this egregious error that is made. And let's talk about for a second why this kind of egregious error is even possible in paragliding. Okay, so he thermals up pretty good. He's on a Mentor 6, which is kind of a hot B, was kind of notorious. At this point, he slips his hand out of the brake so that he can grab the riser so that he can stabilize himself to pull or push the speed bar to about half bar. And then he's kind of weight shifting around, and it is actually his pitch that ends up inducing the frontal that he doesn't let go of the speed bar, which caused it to shoot really hard. Boom. Now the deed is done. Doesn't have a hold of the brakes. He ain't gonna get them. So why is it that he would do that? Well, it seems like, one of the problems in learning paragliding is that you never really get to be in another person's pod harness. You never really get to see how they touch the glider. You never really get to see how much speed bar for when. How do they let off of it? How are they doing this? How are they doing that? There's just so many millions of questions that you could ask that are really difficult to understand. I mean, when I was learning to paraglide, I was like, how much speed bar for when? Like, how long are you staying on the speed bar through turbulence before you just come off? There's just so many questions. This is one of the reasons I make this channel, so that you can know, don't ever let go of the brake toggles to engage the speed bar. No, of course, you have your hands in a half wrap. That's how you hold the brakes from a half wrap. And when you engage the speed bar, you have a hold of the bottom of the brake toggle, and then you are just holding your hand on this padded part of the riser right here, and you fly the glider on the C risers while you're on the speed bar. This keeps your hands connected to the glider, so if something happens, like the roll that gets induced, you can control it. And if something collapses and you let go of this C riser, you already have the brake toggle in your hand. You can start to manage the collapse, all kinds of things. But in general, it is almost laughable that he would let go of the brake to push the speed bar. And then what ends up happening is this frame, which here is that lonely brake toggle that would have been so useful in collapse recovery, now twisted into a knot into the line twist. The glider is totally cravated and on its own, out of control. And the only reasonable course of action at this point is a reserve deployment. Luckily, he was flying with the best system that you can, which is a Regalo. It opens very quickly and he lands safely in the trees. So I hate to say that the lesson here is so obvious as to not let go of the brakes when you're pushing the speed bar, but there's also kind of a greater zoomed out version of like what's happening in mentorship and the problems of learning paragliding, where you don't always have exact knowledge of what it looks like for other people to do things and how exactly to touch the glider, what to expect, how to manage your paragliding progression. These are all reasons that I make this channel, and one of the things that I love to teach in my paragliding clinics. If you want to really level up your ground handling, your launching, deep safety, making better decisions, and in general, taking a conservative flight path, doing everything in your power, your due diligence to stay safe and have all the training necessary to fly in the way that you want to for as long as you can, then consider the Pine Man, my all-inclusive clinic. The link is in the description below. It's going to be totally kick-ass. Spots are filling fast. Would love to have you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.